Hello, 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 and welcome to another adventure of XethaPCs Plays, the Epic Games free game of the week. Today we are playing Pillars of Eternity, and this is the definitive edition as well, so it has all the stops here totally pulled out for you. As always, you can get your own copy of the game over at the Epic Games store. If you like to play or if you want to play along with me, that would be great. I would love that. So yeah, you can head on right over until December 17th. You can either get Pillars of Eternity or you can get Tyranny, the Gold Edition. Both of these are full AAA RPGs in the honestly kind of like the old style of RPG, which I am like super excited for, having played like Icewind Dale and all of the different Neverwinter Nights games. This is something that I am like truly excited for. So without further ado, ooh, let's turn the volume down a little bit. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but for me it's up there. So let's turn that down. And we'll jump right into a free game on normal. Not recommended for newcomers to real-time party-based RPGs. Well, I'm not a newcomer, I would say. It's just been a minute. I love the art style already. And Obsidian is like fantastic. Everything that they do is like really cool. And Paradox is a great production company as well. They really only get behind some quality material, so I've never played Pillars of Eternity before, but I've heard about it, and typically if I hear about things, it's either because they're great or terrible. But seeing as that this is
Five
like,
wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness.
my headphones are glitching out.
But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you
There we
among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start.
go.
You have taken suddenly ill,
Oh no.
sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf.
Oh yeah, I
He
can't
pulls
do
up
it.
just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Well, dang. Well, all right then. Hopefully they can heal me up. Let's see. Human, Orman, dwarf, elf, Orlin, or godlike. Oh, what the? Hey, hey, look at that face. That's spooky. The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects of assorted with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take form and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce. Godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. Dexterity and intellect. Dude, the guy is spook, though. Orlins, they're like your half-elves, right? Elves. Dwarves are dwarves. Ormona, the mighty. The larger of the Kith race is commonly found near oceans, though not truly aquatic, of affinity for water, and many of their civilizations are based in the naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. Yeah, look at this dude. Look at them shoulders, dang! Barely boy, and then, human. I gotta, right? I mean, like, look at him. Terrifying. Though it does kind of, like, have, like, the dark elf vibe to it, right? Death godlike. Most destructive of their kind. fire. Whoa. Oh man, I haven't been able to choose this. That is great. Look at that horn. And then a natural one. This would be like if I wanted to run druid. Is that a class I can pick in this game? I guess we'll find out. That is just terrifying though. Death's Usher. When Death Godlikes attacks an enemy, 20% or less endurance, their damage is increased. When reduced below 50% endurance, Fire Godlikes glow like metal in a forge, gaining damage reduction and doing a small amount of fire damage to any creature who hits them in melee. Silvertide. Every encounter reduced below 75%, 50%, 25% endurance. Moon Godlike generates waves of healing moonlight to restore endurance to them and their allies. That seems pretty. That seems pretty good, right? If endurance is like a big thing that you want to look out for, right? And then Nature Godlike, the Wellspring of Life, grants a bonus to Might, Constitution, Dexterity, and Endurance when endurance is below 50%. I think I'm gonna go with the Moonlight one. That buff just sounds really good, especially if I'm gonna do like a fighting class, maybe a magic class. I don't know. We'll see. Body type. Oh, so they can be like any race mixed with the god, right? God, so thick. Looks hilarious. Okay, so this is like the human version, and then that, right? So then that to that, and then that to that. It's like cut the legs in half. I'm sorry. Oh, golly. And then just like this lithe, skinny boy. I think I'm gonna just go with like a human version. Alright, class. There is a druid. Okay, cool. I thought maybe there would be. A wizard. Oh, look at the tome. Oh, his arms have like moon tattoos all up and down them. That's sick. A rogue. Who who would have like whoa, look at that. Ouch. A ranger? Yeah, I always loved the bow. Animal companion too. Oh, can I have a puppy? That'd be good. Stealth, survival, endurance, health, accuracy, deflection. I think that would be good, right? Mixed with the moon, then have all that extra endurance gain at the same time. Okay. So which one? Wounding shot. As he or she with fleeting parry, the hunter aims for the spot that will slow the target enemy's progress, hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage over time. Okay. If they're hobbled. Or marked prey. Designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. That's like in World of Warcraft. That's like the first spell that you get if you pick a hunter. I'm gonna go with wounding shot. Is there a wolf? Wolf would be like having a little puppy, right? Or a stag. You could pretend I'm Harry Potter. If animal contagion occupied parties have responded grief, affecting accuracy and other stats until the downed ally is revived. Oh, F. An animal immediately dies from grief. I think this would be good, having the bear to like stave off the enemies. So I can like whap them with the bow, right? just so I can have a puppy. High defenses, deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. That's actually pretty good. And the boar does more damage when below. Yeah, but I automatically revive endurance, so maybe not. The boar would be the best one. Terrify enemies with a powerful roar. Well, that doesn't really... That's kind of boring, though, to be real. I think I'm going to go with the wolf. Just because I want a puppy. Animal companion name... Heimdall. Alright. Well, let's see. We're going to be a bow user, so dexterity is important. Some might. Want a good, powerful shot there. I'll put a little into Constitution, but not much. Very intelligent. And we'll throw 1 into Perception. Highly recommended for Ranger. Well, you know what? I want more intelligence. Okay. How about that? I feel better about that. Okay. Oh, man, so much. The Aegir Empire is currently the largest, most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. While the Empire and its colonies have numerous areas in the world, Greater Aegir is at its heart, houses a majority of humans and elven nations. The Deadfire Archipelago. Oh, my outfit changes too? That's neat. Oh, crossbow. I don't want a crossbow. I think I like... Whoa. The white that wins. A large, cracked southern expanse of polar ice. The white that wins is a home of pale elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows on the white, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea and prey upon each other for survival. Added perception, added might, constitution. I want something that has like a natural dex bonus, I guess. Whoa, look at that longbow. Dang, that thing is huge. The last stop for anyone headed east, a multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the oceans beyond, making travel virtually impossible. Yikes on a bike. I like this just outfit the most, though. Plus, it'll add that one little bit of might to it, too. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. Let's see, Living Lands. You are part of a group that has founded a fledgling colony in the distant lands. Survival +2. You find a siren call of the horizon irresistible. You cannot help but wonder what lies in the next hill or wave, and you build your life about finding out. Lore and survival bonus on that bad Larry. A laborer. Your life has been spent in the study of your craft. You've trained and prepared, hoping to hone your skills and ply your trade. Athletics and mechanics. Traded goods all over the world, pairing items with buyers of all kind. Never quite fit in, no matter where you go. Each new town is a place you rest briefly before moving on to the next. You're more comfortable on the road and traveling the world. You live for the thrill of the chase, whether for glory or for sustenance. You have made your living taking the lives of wild creatures. Oh, that's sad. I mean, I am a ranger, so maybe that would be best, right? I think that just, like, kind of makes more sense. Primary color, I want that nice dark green. And secondary color, green and purple. Oh, that portrait is freaky. Godlikes are whack, man. I like that, almost burgundy, I guess. Oh, look at them. Oh god, they're scary. That's me. That's what I look like. Hey, oh, whoa. Wait, hold on. I like the cross moons the best, I think. Is there one that looks just like that? No, I don't want any of these humans. Come on. So close. I guess I'll have to go with this one. Good enough.
I'll lead the way. Let's keep quiet.
Well,
Watch and learn.
let's go.
Quietly now.
Quietly now.
Yeah.
I'll teach you a lesson. Easy does it.
I shall lead us.
Let's go!
Quick and quiet. Just say the word.
It's one of these ones.
Ready when you are.
Show them how it's done!
I'm gonna go with cocky. Why not? Boom. Journey to the Gilded Vale. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering, as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Fair.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Alas, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Nods in your direction. Odema looks over his shoulder as it assists a lanky, intense man named Sparfle, who carries an odd sun-bleached bow. Sparfle nods and slides a worn bow over his shoulder. Where do I find these berries? What are in the ruins? Is it dangerous out there? What are these huge rocks coming up from the ground? I'll see about those berries then. Where do I find
They
these
grow
berries?
on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear. Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
What kind of
This
weather?
time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether.
Beawick.
The spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
What are these huge
They don't
rocks
got
coming up
Audra
from
where
the
you
ground?
come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Oh, I typically tend to.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Okay.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I think that's fair.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent her journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
That would be a bummer.
No promises.
Thanks, Kalisha.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped
A
before you
small
head
grin
out.
recedes
We're in harsh
beneath his
country.
mustache.
Get your
Stern
berries and
once
hurry
more.
back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
All right.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Not a problem.
Off we go then.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
I need berries, bro. Where are these berries at? Is there like a... I guess that'll work. Can I not go that far? Some horsies. Horse.
Ready when you are.
Alright, well, I guess not that way. Unless fallen tree doesn't budge, sap
Not looking
loses.
forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Yeah, it won't be fun, but you know what? It'll be fine. So long as I can get some berries for tea. Exploration is key to the Pillars of Eternity. You make your way through the eastern reaches, open the map, or the area map, to see what part of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. I mean, true. That's pretty, like, common of any game, right? Any of these types? Like, I always liked,
Let's check by the...
oh, young wolf.
Those outcroppings.
One of your characters has been enraged and melee. When characters enraged, they immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack from the enemy, engaging them.
Let's...
Get 'em. Oh, what? All characters can fend or foe have 4 primary defenses against attacks: deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. The defenses are based on a character's attribute levels, and other effects. Accuracy is compromised. The appropriate defenses... Yeah. I get it. Oh my gosh.
check by those outcroppings.
Get him. Done. Yeah, my wolf got. Sweet, we got a wolf pelt. Hey, look, a berry. Perfect, I did it. I hear you're a pretty good hunter. Don't tell Sparful or he'll run his mouth clear of the Gilded Veil. Try to convince you how much better he is. I spent a lot of time living on my own in the wilderness. I used to hunt monsters for a living. I was responsible for hunting and gathering from your villages. I was a fisherman, actually. That isn't your business. Instead, I was hunting and gathering from your village, right? That feels right. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? Had a bad season. Many of us starved. Don't want to face it again. Had an accident. I was blamed for another hunter's death. I was hoping to accomplish more with my life. My village was ashamed of my choice to abandon them. Let's go with that one. Damned if it'll run of luck. Maybe a new setting will turn things around for you. Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer. Make a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's Hard offer to pass up. No, I'm just passing through. I haven't given much thought. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have plans in mind for coming up this way. Aww. Meet someone to fall in love. Probably the same thing I did before. Looking for adventure, really. Getting into trouble, I expect. Gonna find some new friends, or I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. I don't. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in the Gilded Vale that'll put you up so long as you need it, or so my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. A demo'll give me an earful. Let's be on our way. You tell me about the Deerwood. Alright, let's get back to camp. Why are you here? Tell me about yourself. I'm not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir's Empire. Broke off after the war some years back. The local here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now. Something about it's getting worse. There's an uneasy tremor in her voice, she'll add. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. I got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. My brother in Rawatai, and another in Adir. My sister's in the Gilded Vale, and she's the only real homebody. Why are you here? Kalisa sighs unevenly. Her eyes scratch the ground with her feet. My sister moved out here some times back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. That's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's gotten me worried. I haven't seen her in ages. I've been doing guide work and... oh, gosh. XethaPCs. But I'll do anything for her. She's, well, a much better woman than me, so I'm here, and we'll see. Oh, Dema, I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive the route this way, but he's doing it for me. Alright, let's get back to camp. No, I wasn't holding my breath that Speffel's got be getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, and when he feels like it. You should check up with him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water.
Ready when you are.
Let's find this guy. No, how do I... there we go. Oh, look. Some more berries. Or plant, anyway. Nothing? Alright. I feel like I'm getting close, though. I mean, there's a stream. I just gotta find this Sparfle dude. Probably over the bridge, right?
Surprise, Sparfle went hunting. At least he...
You crouch to the riverbank and dip your water skin in the cool water while Kalisa waits nearby, keeping watch. And as you rise, you notice her looking sharply at the tree line. You gained an item. Quest item. Full water skin added to your stash. Out of the trees emerged Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there's a straightness in his gait. His strides wobbly as he moves towards you in labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow plants between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Uh-oh. Dun dun dun.
Bush.
Ambush. Well, it's only two of them. Let's start with that guy, eh?
You better.
Get him in the back. Perfect.
Oh, we have to get back to camp.
Not a problem.
Is that both of them? Oh yeah, look, it auto-looted both of them. I feel like, yeah, they probably all dead at this point, huh? Corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from the putrid waves, a cold crest bloodstain. As always, grab anything you can, whenever you can. It's there for a reason. Oh, there's some baddies. Oh no. Oh, knocked her right down. There we go. There we go. How do I use my my special abilities, huh? Or do they just like auto fire? Oh, well, there goes that guy. Never even got to buy his stuff. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife-hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisa puts the back of her left hand in her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapors. A handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies and half-split logs. And one of them, towering and severe with a thick beard, tassels with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of a man you recognize as Hodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Why have you done this? You have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. I do not know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Murderers, you will pay with your life, or you will try to kill us all either way. Why make it easy? That's honestly. The man gives a slight sideways nod of his head, perhaps acknowledging the astuteness of your response. Many things may happen. The only one you can be sure of is that if you hold your weapons, I will drain his blood on the ground. So I say it again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. We are innocent in this. Will you not listen to reason? Only a fool attacks a weak enemy, while a stronger one yet lives. Intellect. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Judging by this strand of animal teeth around your neck, I am guessing you worship Gallowayne. And if Gallowayne told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Put down your weapon. I'm going to go with the big intellect, right? I'm going to go with the big intellect. The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe, and Hodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it is what you were told? The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Gallowayne's edict? That weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength. You think Gallowayne would want some moldy, crumbling stone to survive long after their boulders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare with fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters from his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Hodan a moment he needs to dodge out of the swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges at you instead. Hey, I saved the kid. Look at that. The leader. Start with the hunters. Let's start with the hunters. Start with the leader. There we go. One down. Two down. Oh, perfect. Good job, team. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise, and his companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He will not look at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath the choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs in the air, and at this the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just, and a queer smile across his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rendered you apart from within. Caravan Master Odema, seated against the wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed out of the chest and bowel. Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he rises, his sagging head and his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Ooh, that's cool. Straining against the gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up to the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hodin trails behind you, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation, and as he nears the face of the rock, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges at Hodin and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hodin lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggling to break his hold. They are close to you, and from your position you would have a great chance of hitting your mark. Fire at the attacker, grab a rock and hurl it at the attacker, or allow Hodin to break free on his own will. I'll use my dex. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hodin loose. Lurching to his feet, Hodin clambers up the base of the rock, and as he nears the top, however the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out into the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it, securing his other hand. You pull your waning strength, and you feel as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets, and they hold just long enough for Hodin to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now, and you can feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside of the cavity of your own chest, and as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. And each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections and unsettling balances, and as you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Odin's words come between wheezing gasps.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
Well,
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
alright, well, here we are.
Just say the word.
In a nice, deep tunnel.
Not a problem.
New job, escape the ruins. Yeah, but I mean, like, they're pretty neat, though. Lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble.
Ready when you are.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We barely moved.
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What happened out there? Who attacked us? What about everyone else in the caravan? You don't seem too upset by all this. Ah, well, yeah. Kaliska looks you dead in the eyes. a volatile current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking, because there's nothing else to be done, and because there's other people you have to care about who still need you. If they're dead, we know that it was the locals who don't like trespassers in their ruins. And what happened out there is they got attacked for trespassing on the ruins, everyone got murdered, and we're better for it, so let's get going.
Ready when you are.
What do you think? Should we... Oh, hello.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
What, you don't think we should just, like, run all over them? That doesn't sound like a solid plan.
That roundish symbol.
Just like the
I'm
tiles.
sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
What's up here, though? The mural must be ancient, yet the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Engwithans from all the kith races, Arman, Elf, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. Okay, so do I need to, like, light the pillars somehow? I mean, it is pretty darn dark. Lesser black ooze. Death to the ooze.
Death to our enemies!
Yeah, death to the enemies. Death to the ooze. Oozy plasma. My favorite treat. Who is that? Just some rando corpse? Alright, let's check out what's in my inventory right now, because I've loaded a good amount of stuff, I feel. Gwen's Pledge, a ring, property of Gwen's Pledge. Ability to shield the wearer from a myriad of perils that plague the world. Alright, well. Yay, I got a ring. What is this? Tiny obsidian worm. Small scales gleam in the darkness. The creature all but vanishes in the darkness, save for the bright little eyes of twin rubies. Faint smoke rising occasionally from nostrils, contrary to the fierce kin. It is content to the shadow steps and curls amongst your belongings. Cool. The cloak of the Obsidian Order. The Obsidian Order shrouds the mysterious hand of a cult. Few clues of the origin. Some scholars speculate that the Order's members are a diverse group from all over Europe, brought together by the love of exploration, fierce battle, and wondrous stories. Does it... I mean, yeah, it's a cloak, why not? Miniature space pig! Oh! Do I want a space pig, or do I want a worm? Spectral worm. I want the space pig. Adorable. Lockpicks. Leather armor. Yeah, the armor I'm wearing does better for me. Yeah, that's better. My bow is the same. Righto. What do you got for weapons? The battle axe and a torch. Battle axe is better than that hatchet. The polearm is two-handed. Does some big damage though. What's this dude's? Deal. What are you wearing for armor? Anything okay? Scale armor? Actually, that sounds pretty awesome. Can you have a pet? No. Weak. Alright. Do I actually get those, you little space pig? Oh, little space pig.
Yeah?
Celestial pig. There's a secret doorway somewhere you can, like, just barely make it out there. So I just
Where's that slime
Muck
come
on the
from?
wall.
Viscous and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down the wall. The shape and bulges in the ooze suggests that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use your water skin to clear off the ooze. You lost your item, the full water skin. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. Sunburst surroundings of the chipped away in the places, with the details of the head and tight curls of the hair and the ridges of the pointy ears still showcase the remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, and a gem fills the other.
Ready when you are.
Probably need to find a gem, right? Yeah. Bet.
Ready when you are.
And that should open up that doorway. That's my vibe. That's the vibe I'm getting. So I probably need to find like some sort of specific gem to get that done. I'm gonna say we don't walk on those tiles yet until we can figure out the puzzle, because there's definitely a puzzle. Torch, which is a club. Tattered journal. The small folio is torn in several places and blood-soaked in several sheets. One latter entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on the genuine Iguithian artifact. The fellow has said that it was a pretty nothing as far as he's concerned, but he's not willing to go digging in some ruins. If he's right about the gem leading to a hidden treasure, then it's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. Oh, well, that's probably the gem that I need then, right? Willing to bet? Heck yeah. Oh. What up, little thing? A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show its scaly flesh. You recognize it as a zirip. It watches you cautiously, breathing its ragged sighs. You raise your arms and stand still. It's okay, it won't hurt you. I'll tear you to pieces, little lizard, or back away slowly. Raise your arms and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. A small clicking sound emanates from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. It's okay, I won't hurt you. It recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around the spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. Does the sniffing thing again. Back away slowly. That's cool. I don't think I need to kill that thing. I don't think there's much reason to. So I'm just going to bring the gem back to the door over here. Yeah, you guys go here. Yes, the timber rumbles. Stray rocks dance across the tile floor, and finally a large section of the wall gives way. Called it. More ooze. But that is okay.
That's how it...
Take on some ooze. I got some turquoise. Urn. Amethyst, Erida, minor cloak of protection. Well, it's better than the nothing cult cloak that I'm wearing right now, right? Is there nothing else in here? I can't, like, rotate. Alright. So it is. Cool. I can probably, like, sell those gems, right? Or use them for crafting, maybe? I'm not sure. Potions. Food. Yeah, alright. Definitely for crafting. Alright. Neato. cool. In that case, let's see here. I guess we go over here.
Wait, do you hear that?
Ooh, creepy thing. There's a lot of spooky ass monsters in this game.
This fight is mine!
Yeah, obviously. Creepy monster meat. Yum.
Yeah?
Take a look at the wall. Think we can get through that? A crack runs along the wall from the floor, and a gasp of air comes through it. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. Push yourself on it. Send. Lisa pushes the wall with all her might to the crack and steps down an ancient masonry gives way. The wall cracks down, revealing a circular room ahead.
Ready when you are.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner. How can I help?
Alright, Bubby. Oh. Yeah, all of you guys get in there.
What you need?
I need you to frickin'
Death to our enemies! You better run!
Yeah, you better
Not a
run.
problem.
Good job, guys. Murdering creatures.
Feels like there's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Little spiders. Whatever. Smush them. Hey look, I made it around the thingies. I did it. I did it. I did it. Hooray. Oh, it's a beggar spider. Famished spear spider. Oh, it's Hungry Boy. Spider legs. Bloodstone and a rapier. Ooh, rapiers are good, right? And depending on, like, who. Bats as large as chickens. Strung in the web. Chicken bat, oh chicken bat, wherefore art thou, chicken bat? Another urn with agate and jasper. Sweet. I guess watching Steven Universe all the time has taught me some gems. Weapons and shields bound bonus attacks. Do 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 do. What do we got here? 10 to 15. It's kind of the same as the daggers, right? Properties. Accurate 1. Just accurate. I'll give you a rapier. Left-handed rapier. Do you want the hat? There, you can wear a hat. Oh, spooky. There's definitely something down there. Alder-robed man. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming against the silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash, and other figures gaze upon it with might-be contemplation, and from your vantage point you can tell that they are well obscured from their view. That's cool. The figure closest to the machine stands among them, a thick gray beard frames in the face, otherwise hidden behind the metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with the runic language. Unlike anything you've ever seen, he wears a strange black headdress. The two protrusions that jut out like wings of some malevolent creature. I mean, like, I'm
Oathbinder,
a god,
bear
right?
witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
A book of what?
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Ooh. Spinny structures. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still, and then all at once it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, walls lined in adra and teamed with copper, trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, yet the chamber unwithered, and at the far end of the great pillar the adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of a boundless depth, encircling the pillars of the apparatus much like this one you have just seen, but intense, multifaceted, and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, but not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them. They are all questions, pressing for answers, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, and at the base of the pillar now you see a man with a thick gray beard and a ceremonial robe crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man, and you are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside, and moments flit through your periphery. But when you turn to look, you see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntarily paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machines stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Odin and Kalisa lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, and their bodies are twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. The gilded veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Earned enough experience to advance in level.
Ready when you are.
I don't like those creepy whispers, man. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Survival is very important. Athletics is very important. Unused points will carry to the next level. Let's save that 1 point left. Faithful companion. I feel like we should definitely like boost up the companion. Animal companions do small amounts of sneak attack damage against targets that qualify. Trains the ranger's animal companion in vicious tactics, causing it to deal more damage and penetrate with every hit. Yeah, let's do that one. Cool. After leveling up a character, you might want to review the statistics of the character, see the attributes, skills, and talents in greater detail.
Ready when you are. Think.
Man. Let's just stash all this stuff, I guess, right? Yeah, we'll go with the crossbow. Tuck all this stuff away. I feel bad for my homies, though. Hold on to those just in case. Sucks that they died, though. Hi, puppy.
Yeah?
Oh, what the hell was that? I don't like the quiet whispering. Vessel flesh. Oh, look, and then there's someone getting tied to a post. Fantastic. Oh, and they're gone. What about you? What's up with you? Oh, more vessel flesh. Yum. Sounds delicious. Are they like a space lady? They're like the same color as my big. The massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper, covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with an unusual energy. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. What's this? Yeah, let's just like pick some plants. This is just like space people getting tied to posts and whatnot, but I think it's a good time to pick some plants. Yum. Anything over here? Nope, alright. So I guess if I'm here, do I just make my way out then? Should I go back through or should I fast travel? I guess fast
You
travel.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm working on it. Calm down. Alright, so I guess it'll take you 6 hours to complete your journey. Wow, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna hang out for 6 hours. Oh, so fast. More dead people. We got leather armor, camping supplies, love it. If I want to set up camp, I can do so now. This Space Pig, I need you to start either pulling your weight or I'm gonna turn you into bacon. Oh, who is that? Is that a spectral dude? Where'd he go? There's another plant I can pick. Some blood moss. Where'd that guy go? There was definitely a guy there. Oh. Alright, so between like the creepy whispers and the shadows running around on the edge of the screen, I'm I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. But I like that I can just like spend time like picking plants. I think that that's kind of fun. Gathering ingredients, right? Location discovered. Bear cave. Oh, what? There's a bear in there? Do you think it's probably like a spooky bear? Regular bear? Oh, there's the bear. Let's get it. I think we can do it. No. Oh man, my wolf. Oh no, my wolf.
Don't count me out yet.
Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well. Yeah. That was probably bound to happen. Alright, well, we'll load the cave and then we'll just back right up out of there. Dang. Alright, I'm not ready to attack that bear, evidently.
Not a problem.
Apparently I need a little bit more time. Spooky whispers are not my favorite. Oh, what up? Wonder if my wolf is better. Yeah, my wolf is better. Especially because it takes me like 10 hours to freaking...
Time to bring out the bedrolls, I think.
Oh, you're getting sleepy, guy? Shattered pieces of crater strewn across the dirt along with a few muddy vegetables. Muddy vegetables. The grass is still flattened beneath the wagon's wheels, and barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Well, I'd eat them, right? Or not, I don't know. I feel like, if need be, I would. Oh, hey, look. What up, Naunton?
Hail, traveler.
The man has appeared hurriedly dismantling camp in a quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, and his expression is tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? He wiped his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're cleared these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan was tracked and trying to get to the Gilded Vale. Never mind the woods, there's a strange machines in the ruins up north. These figures clad in black perform some kind of rite. What's your hurry? I'm only passing through, mean to reach the Gilded Vale, or keep your nose in your business before it gets lopped off. Hard luck. Sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep to the road. You haven't far to walk. But you'll want to keep clear of the place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine. We came here to hunt some deer. Came upon a bear instead. Great monstrous thing. And apparently, well, he didn't make it. I don't know what to tell his wife. In any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Who are you? What happened to your friend? Where'd you find this bear? This is probably the bear that just murdered me, I'm gonna guess. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Naunton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Apparently, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. After all, but stumbling into the cave. Poor Parley didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. He smiled sadly, and this time, Galwain's favor fell upon the bear. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend of Hegel. So who are you? Name's Staunton, born and raised in the Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face was luckier than Parley, I suppose. Your friend's bear. In a cave, a ways up, turns to point northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you, the great brute of a beast. I would hate to hear that it took another life. Fairly well.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, it already did murder me once, so... I suppose it wouldn't be very smart if we went back right away, right? But I do like clearing out these black spots. Oh. No outlaws here. Not at my woods.
Busted cracked more skulls than I thought.
Small shield, other armor. Oh, this helmet might actually do something. Rice. How do I get in there, I wonder? Oh, probably through there. Maybe? Oh. There's another wolf. Where's my wolf? Wait. I could use a hand. Oh, yep, I could definitely use a hand.
You better run! You're mine.
Yeah, you're mine. One more wolf. One more wolf. I do wish that my little Piggly Wiggly would come in and do some assisting. I think that he would be a great fighter once his tusks come in, don't you? How the heck do I get up there then? Oh, there we are. Hello. The walls appeared as once encircled the entire glade. Only a small fragment remained. The stars leading the top have crumbled away. Examine the wall more closely. The bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance for climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Find a handhold upon the large stones and start to pull yourself up the uneven bricks. The odd angle of the ascent makes the climb difficult. After a short distance, your arms begin to burn fiercely. You are forced to drop back to the ground. Alrighty. Well then. Seems like a good place as any to make camp, I suppose. Hand multiplier. Beast memorial. What the heck does that mean? Oh, spooky. What was that? 8 hours have passed, and I'm more well slept. Can I try to scale a wall again? Nope. Okay. I don't have any tools for getting over there, unfortunately. But I am well rested now. Eight hours of sleep and an 8 hours walk, and I'll make it to the Gilded Vale. Oh, now it's dark. Oh, and everyone's dead. What the fuck? Yo, this game is dark.
You must be one of the new settlers.
A man approaches
Welcome
you.
to Gilded
His skin
Vale.
is dull and
You'll be
gray.
pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Ah. Do you welcome everyone this way? Are you mad? No wonder this place looks half empty, or I feel at home already. Yeah, what the fuck is happening? You buzzing flies.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
It's a rather personal question. What are you
An
talking
infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
about? Are those all kids?
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radrick's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Feeling strange ever since the close call with the Beowick. Is there someone in town who could help? You said something about a Hollowborn. Wademan's legacy before. Before I got here, several people conducting a search ceremony near some ruins. That tree over there, covered in dead people.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Raderick, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
I mean, I guess so, but like, goddamn, dude.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
I mean, I guess, but like, bro. I hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in the Gilded Vale understands our rules. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Egwithian ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People try anything these days. There, have mercy we all certainly have. So, just as they finished, there was a Beowick. Maybe so. Like I said, best stay away from those sorts of places.
Keep
Yeah,
out
I'm ready to be done talking to this guy.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
What do 3 tolls mean?
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radrick. I fear Lord Radrick's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Sounds like this dude went fucking crazy. Come to us in a time of mourning. The legacy has struck the heart of the Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eye of Berith must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care, and find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough.
Just say the word.
Man, I was making friends with those dudes. You are joining family in Trafford. Notes, maybe I'll find something of use. Scattered between swords and bracelets and twine, beads, built-in flowers, and notes half erased Yay, blood moths. Wow. Oh, I wonder what's down there. Oh, what up? A man lies resting against the wall, lit by dim illumination of the fading sconces. He is gaunt, fox-like aspect. His face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, and his sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near. His features twist with pain.
Hail and well met.
Ah, thought you were some... Never mind. Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way to reach a dark place. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful, either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'll have better luck. What happened to you? I was trying to avoid the spiders. He breathes a quiet laugh and ran into a scolder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hands. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust. But I'm not, so that's alright. Not a bad wound, though, I think. Just hurts. I could go get your sword for you. It's kind of you, but there's no need. It isn't doing me any good. You're welcome to it, though, if you find it. And more if you help me get something more important. With the arm like this, I could use your help. The man points a finger upward. These ruins around us used to be the Temple of Ethos. A scattered god. A grand temple at that. Its worshippers would come from all over the Direwood. From Redcars even. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Go on, get to the point. Is this really time for a history lesson? Lord Redrick allowed them to worship. It's really time for a history lesson. He laughs and winces, jostles his arms. Just giving you the full story is all. And what I want is deeper in the temple, where the priests live. Lord Redrick had them killed. Some of the poor bastards on that tree outside. Yeah, well. The temple's been sealed up for years since, and until a short time ago. That's where I got involved, and now... And you now, I hope. Pause, breathing a moment. The priest, if you can find their remains, will maybe give you a proper burial. I'll find them. And by the flame, I owe you a good turn, but listen. The temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures, but if you get past them, the priest would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. The priest had a kind of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that sort of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send something else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some.
Just say the word.
Me and my puppy, me and my puppy. Let's hold to a wall, shall we?
You better run! Just say the word.
Oh, my poor puppy's gonna die real quick, like. But
This won't hold me for long.
oh no!
You better run! Death to our enemies!
I need a new, or a secondary weapon. How do I do that? Can't be changed in combat. Got it. So I'm just dead now. When a party member is reduced to 0, you're dead. Yep. Dang, this game's kind of hard. Alright. Well. The Rising Sun. 3 Dawn Stars.
Yeah?
Alright, well with that, friends, I think I'm gonna call it for now. It does seem like a really cool game, very much the classic RPG style. It's very, very reminiscent of like the original Dungeons and Dragons video games, and I loved them. I thought they were fantastic. It's been a while since I played one, so I'm probably not so great at them as I used to be, but who knows? As always, like I said in the beginning, you can get any of these games free on the Epic Games Store. This one is until the 17th. You can also get Tyranny, the Gold Edition as well, so that's like all the DLCs included and everything. Jump right on over there. Honestly, just pop it right in and grab it, even if you don't play it now or you don't find yourself playing it for months. It's yours to keep forever, so really there's no harm. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to call it there for today. If you liked it, give me a like, maybe subscribe, jump in chat next time. I'd be happy to have you. Alright, well, until next time, my friends, XethaPCs, I'm Waylon. Thank you much.